We're all paying rent in the Kansas City Chiefs world.
Essentially.
We're all paying rent. The easiest headline to see coming is Mahomes is all right anyway. High ankle sprain. You know, I used to have high ankle sprains like Mahomes has high ankle sprains. Ben Roethlisberger. I will never forget a Thursday night football game against the Browns where Roethlisberger suffered a high ankle sprain in the first half and came back and played in the second half. And Marshall called that at halftime of our Thursday night coverage. He goes, I wouldn't be surprised to see him back out here. And everybody thought, and what was that? Big Cat keeps on tweeting out that picture of Roethlisberger with all the, where he's walking around like he's the operation guy, right? Yeah. Like a walking operation guy. Ice here, ice there, ice everywhere. Yep. And then he comes out and he plays like a superhero. Right. Guess who was full participant in practice last 2 days for the short week? Kansas City Chiefs.
Right. So why are we crying wolf all the time?
It's not crying wolf. It's not crying wolf. It's not crying wolf. You are always going to have a spotlight on you when you have got back-to-back Super Bowl champions on your name, and everything else is just a bundle Ruski of hate in their direction. That's all.
Like that.
Bundle meet Ruski. At least State Farm's using different versions of the commercial now, right? And so
there's like an outtakes version.
Now comes an addition. Hollywood Brown's going to play this weekend, gents. Now, Hollywood Brown, as we all know, was the take the top off of the defense prime receiver in Lamar Jackson's first MVP season. I think Hollywood Brown caught 19 touchdowns in that season opener against the Dolphins, right?
That's a lot.
And then the Ravens were like, let's send him to Arizona, and then nothing really panned for him with Kyler. But take this. So will this be another narrative if he starts slow that not even Hollywood Brown is helping? Wow. I'm just saying, guys, when push comes to shove and it is win or go home time, there is a two-time defending champ that knows how to close games that now will have Hollywood Brown and DeAndre Hopkins at wide receiver for Patrick Mahomes. And if I told you that at the beginning of the season, that they would go into the playoffs with Hollywood Brown and DeAndre Hopkins as the wide receivers, you'd be like, look out. But no, they're lucky, blah, blah, blah. And part of the narrative as well, to blow this one up too. We discussed it, I think, earlier this week or on the Overreaction Monday podcast. I can't recall. We have too much top quality content for me to keep straight. But coming into the season, the Chiefs' main impediment to making the Super Bowl again in the AFC wasn't the Bills, because the Bills had too much now missing, right? And it certainly couldn't be the Steelers, because who the hell's their quarterback? And then it had to be the Ravens, but then they beat them on the first night. And who knows? Maybe it could be somebody in division. That was the higher register candidate, right? Yep. I don't know. Maybe somebody from the AFC West can do it. And they've wrapped up their 9th straight division title a couple weeks ago in that regard. Even though it does appear 3 AFC West teams might make the playoffs. Sure looks like that's going to be the case.
Sure does.
But coming into the season, the team that was supposed to be the one to take out the Chiefs, Houston Texans. And I have a feeling there are some individuals in that locker room that kind of remember that part of the conversation. That's always looking for that edge.
For sure.
Oh, boy.
It's not like they've been terrible either. I mean, they're 9-5.
The Texans are not the team that we thought they would be. 9-5 is very impressive what they're doing. The only one that's overperforming what we expected of the Texans, I believe, is Joe Mixon. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong.
He's balling.
Yeah. Overproducing than we thought.
Yeah.
But they've been hit with injuries.
Well, who hasn't? Where's Rashee Rice? How long was Isaiah Pacheco out? Well, no, the Chiefs are the Chiefs. They're just lucky. They're not good. They're not deep. They're not anything.
Will you admit that they have gotten lucky?
Of course, there are some lucky moments.
Okay, I just don't like they've been lucky.
No,
like,
no,
it
no.
doesn't
But
mean
luck,
anything,
luck
but
is, I would say, the Branch
it's a
Rickey
real
line.
thing.
Luck is a residue of design.
It's a real
Mark
thing.
Schlereth would quote his dad poolside as saying that luck comes with some form of perspiration.
I totally agree with that.
Don't you think so?
You're not. Think about when you say people get lucky. It's not normally the people that don't do anything. It's usually someone who's worked and put in some type of work and got a little extra boost to get them somewhere.
I don't think it was lucky that they blocked the field goal against the Broncos. I think that they took advantage of a special teams moment. Now, luck is the other team having an opportunity to kick a field goal at the end of the game, but they never do that because the ball bounces up the quarterback's chest when he's looking the other way. That's kind of lucky.
I thought the block was luck until the next day I watched the play and you saw, and apparently they've been practicing this all year, of course. That's not luck. That's preparation. So
that's why I'm saying there's a bundle Ruski of hate out there. Hollywood Brown has come back.
He'll get handled when it gets handled.
yeah, it'll get handled.
There's that one, too. There's that one, too. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.